Today is Thursday, April 3rd, 2025, and this is the Continental. Bipartisan senators' bill would require Congress to approve new tariffs. Stocks in major decline Thursday as Trump's tariffs spark global trade war. Trump fires at least 3 national security aides following a meeting with far-right activist Laura Loomer. Lastly, Canada is fighting back on Trump's reciprocal tariffs with a tariff of their own on the auto industry. Let's get into it.
But what together we can do for the freedom of man.
On Thursday, Republican Senator from Iowa, Chuck Grassley, and Democratic Senator from Washington, Maria Cantwell, introduced a bill called the Trade Review Act of 2025, which would involve Congress in having power over U.S. tariffs going forward. This comes one day after Trump's sweeping tariffs, which were announced to the world on Wednesday, in which Trump called Liberation Day. The law would require the president to let Congress know about new tariffs within 2 days of implementation. From there, Congress would have 60 days to either approve or let them expire. When asked for comment, Senator Grassley said, in quote, "For too long, Congress has delegated its clear authority to relegate interstate and foreign commerce to the executive branch," end quote. Senator Cantwell tagged on saying, quote, "It's time for Congress to take action to counter the president's trade war," end quote. If this bill passes and takes away power from the president, what other powers could go the same way and be given to other groups such as Congress? Thursday marks the worst day in 5 years for the 3 major indices as the stock market continues to plummet after Trump's Liberation Day. Some economists have said they fear the tariffs imposed by the president could lead to a global recession. The impact on Americans could be significant, costing the average American over $2,000 more per year. Obviously, we ask, what will the stock market look like down the road as these tariffs start to unravel and be announced? Could it get any worse than it is now? And most importantly, which countries will retaliate to these tariffs on their own? President Trump and far-right activist Laura Loomer met on Wednesday afternoon, supposedly to discuss the termination of Trump's security staff. Reportedly, Loomer was not satisfied with some of the members of Trump's national security team, and as a result of the meeting, 3 men were let go, all senior members within Trump's National Security Council. Loomer declined to reveal any details, but did comment saying, in quote, "I will continue working hard to support his agenda. I will continue reiterating the importance of strong vetting for the sake of protecting the president and our national security." What does this say about who can get access to the president and who has influence like Loomer in impacting the decisions the president ultimately makes? On Thursday, Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney responded to Trump's tariffs the day before with some of his own in retaliation. For Canada, there will be a 25% tariff on all U.S. vehicles that are not part of the United States-Mexico-Canadian agreement. During a news conference on Thursday, Carney said, in quote, "All the money raised from these counter tariffs will go directly to workers affected by the American tariffs," end quote. He again warned against tariffs, talking about those enacted by the U.S., and also emphasized his willingness to fight for his nation with, quote, "both purpose and force." Carney is making it clear early that Canada will not stand down to Trump and his reciprocal tariffs. We have to ask, which countries will take on similar actions to combat what the United States has done similar to Canada? What impact will this have on the rest of the world? Today is Thursday, April 3rd, 2025, and this has been The Continental. Make sure you follow us on all of our social accounts as well as subscribe to the YouTube down below for all the most pertinent news and daily updates delivered right to you. We'll see you over the weekend. Until then, take care.